be live. Alright, let's go over to YouTube there. What's going on, everybody? Bryce, Tui, back in the building. Let me get this. Andrew, how do I get the link for this? I'll probably just click on it. That would make sense. How's everyone's morning going? So some of my favorite watches today are BKKT, Fat BB. This is a chat pump. As you can see, it ripped from $17 up now to $31 in about 10 minutes. And this is pretty crazy. But again, that's what a chat pump can do. So I'm always keeping that in mind, you know, when playing it. Like, as much as I kind of do want to watch this for a dip and rip, I'm going to have to be very cautious with it because these do drop just as fast as they run. Fun, I like a lot for, let me pull this up here for you. So on this daily chart, we kind of had this like bottom set in and now consolidating again, now perking back up pre-market. I like that a lot too if we can get a dip on it. BKKT reclaimed range after breaking it yesterday, just ever so slightly, now reclaiming that range. If we can get a push over 37s, even really over into the 36s and hold, I'd love to see that for sure. But yeah, some decent watches this morning. I think today's going to be one of those days where we definitely have more action in the afternoon, especially being on a Friday, you know, shorts not wanting to hold over the weekend. But PTPI as well had a pretty nice, consolidated pretty well yesterday. Kind of one of those like third day surge watches. So definitely a lot going on. Going to just make note of my trend lines. Perfect. It's opening up right above that trend right there. Gonna have to keep an eye on bidders and everything as it is pretty liquid as of right now. But holding up near highs, which is always something good to look for. So actually, let's get these up here. Then we can go. Just because I probably won't play Fat BB with size. I could see Fun B. Oh yeah, there's that little. We got a little dip coming in on Fun there. I'm not really overly eager to play anything out of the gates. I'm still not feeling 100% here, so I'm not gonna be slapping anything with too much size. Well, at least that's my plan as of right now. But definitely, like I said, some pretty solid watches. Got a little under a minute left until market open. And yeah, I'm excited. You guys excited for the weekend? Let me know down in the chat. I use Thinkorswim for charting just because, like, that's what I basically, when I first started trading, it was the first thing I used. I still do use StocksToTrade, especially when I'm on my laptop, have less screens going on, but trying to run everything all at once, my computer gets overwhelmed. I probably just need to upgrade my computer, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, Team Bryce. Yeah, all right, there we go. Market is open. Let's take a look here. Right out of the gates, PTPI getting a little bit of volume. Fun doing that little dip there. OCGN, another decent watch for a first green day, but nothing that's I need some consolidation on it first. I'm not just gonna slap that out of the gates. Nothing I really love. When I buy these kind of lower, when I have a plan on one of these, okay, see, the volume is coming in. I just don't see any bidders coming in yet, so there's either a lot of hidden buying or a lot of hidden selling. I haven't been watching the tape enough to see which kind it is. Fat BB halted down, as I said. There's that they can drop just as fast as they rip. If Fun can hold this dip here, I definitely would consider taking it through high a day with a risk down here on 422 to start it off. But nothing that's screaming, buy me, buy me, buy me just yet. Let's see. Gonna make sure to have the top percent gainers pulled up there. Yeah, nothing that's like screaming my name yet, but I probably will take a starter size here on Fun through high a day at 432 if we can get there. Definitely a lot of volume coming in. But yeah, OCGN just, it's, I'll try to, let me pull that up. I don't want to pull it up just yet. Let's see. Yeah, because I can't even play it yet. It's just going right up, and I'm not going to chase that. I'd love for some bidders to step up. Look at that volume that came in on PTPI right out of the gates. That definitely, okay, there's the bidders too. There we go. That's always good to see. So if that starts getting some slaps, I'll probably start taking some there. There we go. Long PTPI. Around 288 or so. Oh, 285 actually got filled at. Nice. See those bidders that stepped up? That's big. That ask getting taken out right at 290. Bid stepped up right through 290 as soon as that. Yeah, there we go. And so we have that multi-day high at 382. I definitely would like to see this push into like 320 before rejecting. That general area, there was a bit of teeter-totter through the 290s and then up into the 340s. So we'll see. Risking right now 275. Most likely, as long as those bidders stay. But the level 2 was pretty thin if you saw between like 280 and 290 on the bid side. Bids stacking right up there at 291, though. I love to see that volume continuing to come in. I probably won't add until we get some more consolidation. I'd like to see a bigger push really through 3 bids stepping up. Absolutely gorgeous. Already up about $2 grand on this one. Probably get ready to start skilling out a little bit there into that push. Took off a little bit, 302s. Just as that level 2 does get a little funky. Oh, look at that. Yep, speaking of funky. Wow. That's just, yeah, see, that's the hard part about these is when that level 2 does get thin. They do get a little sketchy. Fun trying to do a little reversal here, so going to keep an eye on that. Probably will, man. Yeah, PTPI is tough. That level 2 is just really, really thin when you see it. You see the bids stack, and then the ask is getting heavy, or not heavy, but I don't like when they put the ask right in front of the bid like that. We'll see how the bids react. They're staying stacked for now. But look how low that volume was on this dump compared to the rip. So definitely something I'm going to keep an eye on. But for now, just going to be risking that low a day, 275. That's trading for you though. Like it can flip on you just as you can be up on a position just as fast as you can be down on it. So that's why it's important to manage risk the entire way all around. Fat BB is still halted. I don't see anything on Fun yet, so I'll pull that up there. Still halted to the downside. OCGN, I'll pull that up because I do like it for a first green day. Man, I wish there was a better spot. Personally, there's just like it dipped right through low. So it dipped right through low a day. Now coming back up, I probably will take small size over high a day, risking low a day if we can get that push. But I'd like to see some more consolidation personally. But for now, low day. All right, yep. Cut PTPI. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Like I said, it's part of trading. I'm going to focus now on OCGN there through high a day. There we go. Got some long. So let's set a price alert on this. gonna set a price alert here just so I know if it's creeping back up on me, because that does happen if in case it's a fake out. Fat BB did open up, not doing anything too special. BKKT is recovering, which is cool. I could see that being a nice little long opportunity. I would normally just want to buy it through high a day here, but something about I'm not really trusting this one. I'd like to see it hold that low again, honestly. Fun, kind of creeping back up a little bit. We'll see. PTPI, that's just unfortunate. Definitely had some really nice multi-day potential. Fat BB halted down again here at 23.45. Let's see, anything else that here? I'll pull up BKKT up here. So I actually ended up only losing about, after I took some off there, only about 250 bucks on PTPI. Again, managing risk, that is certainly important. So let's see, what's the low here? We got 10.05 on OCGN for the low. Could see this one being a really, really annoying one, I'm not gonna lie. But this is one I'll set a hard stop on and just try to let it work. I mean, this has a lot of room. I mean, realistically, even just right up to 12. So this is one I'd hold for. All right, here we go on BKKT. I might take a starter there. Can't quite. Let's see, what do we have there? 33.70 is the low. That's what I'd be risking off of. Fun is curling back around here as well. Let's try to get Fun up real quick. So Fun kind of doing like this little curl around here. Nothing too special yet though. I do like it more than I do like how this looks more than BKKT as for a potential trade. Excuse me. Probably consider taking a starter through VWAP. I wouldn't want to really add until high a day. And OCGN, we're getting this nice spike, but this is one that actually tends to, in my experience, work the best in the morning for bigger moves. So this is one for me that I'll probably play once out of the gates, and then if it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, probably leave it alone. But I mean, it's not unrealistic to see, you know, $1 a share spike on this, $1.50 a share spike on a day where, I mean, even pre-market alone, right? We had that really nice range. That's something that's always important to me, is pre-market range. If it doesn't have that multi-day range, now this has both, but when something has range in pre-market trading, it is kind of a indication that it could have range, continued range in normal market hours. So I'm going to keep that in mind that, you know, pre-market it did hit 1130s, so it does have room to move. And again, on that, let's take a look at that daily chart quick. You know, this is just a classic looking first screen day after getting crushed down from 18 down to 9s. And this is a large, you know, larger float stock. And if we pull up StocksTrade here, what do we have? OCGN. So yeah, I mean, if we pull up StocksTrade up here, you'll see the float down here, 193 million. I mean, that's a large float for, you know, generally I know this isn't really a small cap stock, but you know what I'm saying. Like, this is a larger float relative to other tickers I tend to play. So kind of like that little trend there on Fun, but it's nothing too set in stone yet, I would say. I'm gonna keep just checking in. Looks like ALZN is moving. Oh yeah, it sure is. Oh, what a nice little day two there. Oh well, it didn't really. Yeah, I wouldn't have been looking at that. ALZN moving. ENDP. Why did I feel like I've? No, that's not what I'm thinking it was. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot moving in small cap land. Okay. BKKT right to lows now. Like I said, I didn't 100% trust that one. Glad I didn't take that high a day buy. It's yeah, it's just gonna need more time. I like the daily chart though. I do like the daily chart on it. It just needs to keep developing. I'm just personally gonna set a price alert on OCGN at like 11. And that way I will know if I made money on it or not, or if I'm in the money. If I get stopped out, that's part of trading. Just following my plan there. Nice. Here's one thing I do like about that though. The dips are getting absolutely soaked up. Had that VWAP rejection, now instantly recovering. Love to see that. Has range for the float size, which is awesome. Fat BB, unhalted, and trying to move up. You could look at this as some kind of dip, but I mean, I'm not comfortable with this in the slightest, where high a day is at 31 and we just hit 21, $10 a share worth of range. I'm not taking it down here. I don't dip buy generally, especially not on a stock that just got halted down. However, this probably isn't the worst. Well, that dip wasn't the worst spot, but man, fun dying. That's unfortunate. Probably, I'm assuming DWAC is, DWAC isn't awful, but like I don't see it doing anything today personally. It's holding all the key ranges though.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang, as Matt Monaco would say. Well, actually, as he did say. I took Matt Monaco's chair today, so he's gonna have to. I don't know if. Oh, is that your Red Bull?
Probably.
Yeah, I figured. Matt was in here late last night, guys. Matt, come on over and talk to the camera real quick if they missed your webinar last night.
It was actually really hype.
I
Can
heard.
You see me, Andrew, my frame? It was actually super hype. There were like thousands of people in chat, and they were just like spamming yes, like let's go. It was crazy. Like they're coming in so fast you couldn't even see them. There's a replay link up. I'm sure we can drop it. Go in, watch the replay. Really cool. We talked about crypto. We talked about crypto trading, how it's different than stock market, some cool strategies. I did like a live Q&A. That's why I was here late. If you missed the live event, that's a shame. We tried to warn you, but the replay's up, so don't miss that.
There you go, guys. We'll drop that link somewhere for those of you that might not be watching this live. Fat BB is recovering.
Fat baby.
Fat baby. Fatty Matty. Natty Matty, more like it. Matt's getting those natty gains. OCGN is dumping on me a little bit. That's fine. Risking low a day, though. This OCGN, again, if this is definitely something that, for me, I'm only going to use a hard stop on something like OCGN that has a larger float, that is, you know, like if it's going to be a really small float, like even like on PTPI, right? Like I wouldn't set a hard stop there for me personally with the size I'm using, just because half the time when it dumps, I'm probably going to get out beforehand. I was able to get out right on time there, but that range is wild, right? Like within 2 minutes it went up 10% and then instantly dropped 10%. So let's see. Yeah, nothing that's like screaming my name today. But I'm not gonna lie, Fat Baby does look kind of nice. It's just so like, I don't want to be playing something that halted down from 31 down to 21s and is now back at 26, like just grinding up to 26. It's kind of weird to me. Gonna keep checking, see what's moving over here. Boar's moving. I feel like, is that like an oil name or something? I think so. Oh, earnings winner. Let's see. A lot of the cruise lines and stuff and the airlines are moving today. Did they have earnings or something? No earnings. They all gapped up pretty well though. I saw AAL, American Airlines, was gapped up too. Yeah. That was on the top percent gainer list today. All right, fun is...
RGBP is a nice OTC breakout.
Man, you know I don't know how to play these.
Look at that.
Oh, that is a really nice OTC breakout.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, that is a nice OTC breakout. Yeah, Matt's got a good point there. RGBP actually does look really nice. Since I won't be playing Fat BB mostly, I'll keep it up because I don't have anything immediately that I'm playing yet. So what could be cool, by the way, you guys know I'm already in OCGN. If this dip holds, that could be a new risk level. If we break through new highs and get a pretty strong push, keep our GBP on watch. That actually is a pretty nice looking OTC there. I don't know. You don't buy, like, so this is, I'm not an OTC trader. Matt's the OTC specialist. You personally don't buy dips before the breakout, do you, or do you?
It depends how confident I am.
Okay.
Like, if the OTC market is banging,
then yeah,
I'll do it. But I don't think we're there yet.
I don't think we are either.
So I tend to then at this point just buy breakout.
Wait for that consolidation break. And
Yeah.
so here's the problem, right? Like, not an RGBP. No, never mind. No problem. So Fun made that like new low by a couple cents, recovered, trying to come up to VWAP. Bidders stepping up, which is nice. I do like that look. We'll see.
Did you talk about how you almost died?
Yeah, I didn't actually. Well, I honestly kind of felt like I was dying though. Yeah, I went to the hospital on Tuesday night with like 108-degree fever, and
108.
yeah.
How the fuck are you alive?
That dude, so their thermometer when they came to me, they couldn't even measure it because their thermometer didn't like. They just kept saying error, and then I got into the hospital. It was 108. And yeah, I thought like my body just felt like it was like shutting down. But they loaded me up on a bunch of stuff. They gave me 9 bags of fluid, steroids, bunch of penicillin, potassium. I'm better now. Well,
Stay away from drugs, kids.
I didn't even do any drugs. They keep saying stay away from drugs. I didn't even do any drugs.
I'm just making fun of them.
Excuse me. Yeah, so no, I'm just riding a little strep and meningitis. But no longer contagious. Been on antibiotics for like 2.5 days now. Fun, I could see an entry. It's just tough. So.
Did you see Saba? Wild story there.
I mean, I traded it yesterday. I didn't even know what the story was, if I'm being honest.
Hold on.
So if I see bids step up here on Fun as we're kind of coming up through VWAP, I might take a starter.
Not to hijack this, but
Yeah,
so
no,
the story
hijack it.
was Saba came out. They're like an all-timer drug.
Yeah.
Short report came out saying they faked all the data. It's not real. It tanked. If you look like
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I saw.
months ago.
Yeah.
Report came out yesterday from like a third-party authority. It was like, no, this is real data. It's not fake. Like the short report lied. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, you know what? I normally make fun of the people that saying, "Oh, the shorts are hijacking the plan" or whatever. It sounds like they actually did with Saba. They just wanted to make some quick cash. God, that's got to be like that's got to be wild.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. That is like manipulating a stock price through misinformation. Like, not only are you manipulating a stock price, but you're doing it through misinforming the public. Looks like I'm about to get stopped out of OCGN here for that first green day. Man, everything is just kind of... RGBP is consolidating pretty nicely. Okay, yeah, I took a little starter here on Fun at 424. Man, the degen in me just wants to buy RGBP right now.
I'm probably done better.
Yeah, that, I mean, it looks really nice.
The degen, more like the smart trader in you.
Yeah, the smart trader. That's right, Matt. The smart trader in me. Thank you for giving me the benefit of the doubt. There we go, Fun. There we go. I'd take a little more through high a day. 432 would be the ad spot for me. Continuing to risk that low of day area, or well, low of day, not that area. Oh, pretty hard stuff there at VWAP. Got filled a little bit of RGBP, but not much. Just spiked right up into high a day there. Oh my god. I really don't want to chase this, but it is like literally breaking out as we speak. Yeah, I got a little bit there. I took a little more through high a day, but I didn't want to oversize on that one. But that is a really nice looking chart. Really nice looking intraday as well. Like that little curl coming around there, that little curling action. Just stopped out of OCGN. Fun will be interesting if that holds up now. That's pretty cool. That was a lot of volume there. Generally, that probably should fail. But it's holding view up right now, so. Oh, Monica left me. We can't even know if he got RGBP. Ugh. Yeah, Matt is like the OTC whisperer. Let's see. Fun holding up. Not bad. Pretty nice action there. I'm a fan of that on Fun. Pretty big ask at 27 there. I might even just add through there. Still risking low a day. I do like this area now that it held that dip, holding the view up. Still like that multi-day look to it. If we start getting slaps at 427, I'll probably take that ad. I need to wait for that ask. There's the bid stack. Took it. Took that long.
That was a very hot call.
We needed to keep going, Monaco. Needs to go to 20 cents.
Game.
So there we go. Fun through high, at high day, I should say. Let's see if we can push through. I actually wrote this out already pre-market, planned on Fun. I could see this very realistically push. The volume isn't as strong as I actually thought it was, but could see this pushing at least up into the fives if we can get that volume continuing to come in. Again, we have that big reversal candle here on the daily chart where it got soaked up under 350. So again, for now, my plan is just continue risking low a day. Currently I have a 425.5 average. So I'd be risking about 10 cents there. Yeah, so currently just in RGBP and PHUN. And we'll see what happens there, you know? Now just try to let the trade work. Oh, look at those bidders on RGBP. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
He may have showed up late, but he had to play today.
Man, oh man. Already up 0.001 on RGBP. Oh my god. They don't stop. They're not stopping, folks. Those bidders, if you guys were watching that, you saw that 1.5 million bidders stepping up, which is pretty big given the volume there. I mean, that's a lot of shares. That's basically what it's trading on a good minute here. 0625, absolutely beautiful. Did it just break out? What is the breakout? It's 2.5. Yeah, so we're pushing that breakout level right now.
This is about to get on a lot of people's scanners.
Yep.
But we're ahead of the curve.
Yeah. And that's what Small Cap Rockets is all about, being ahead of the crowd. Oh my gosh, new multi-day highs there. And it's pretty important to note too that it had a decent amount of volume on the day that pushed to 026 a few days ago. So now we're over that. That volume is important. Now pushing 027. Did not get filled as many shares as I wish I did, but we're riding. So that risk for me personally, probably going to be on 0237 area. Could be safer, just risk low a day. But again, like Matt was saying, OTCs aren't like flaming hot by any means right now. So trade them accordingly. You know, a little dip there on fun after breaking high a day. Looks like it's kind of going to be an annoying one for a few minutes here. Fat Baby is coming back up to VWAP after triple bottoming down at low a day. Honestly, I mean, I can't justify taking this. I can only take like 250 shares, but it still does look nice. Fun dipping down at VWAP again. I want to buy this, but I can't. I simply cannot buy this Fat Baby. Yeah, there's... probably should have pushed higher there if I'm being honest, but we'll see. I wouldn't like that it just broke out of that little range there and is stuffing VWAP, but yeah, definitely a lot of selling going on right now there. OCGN is simply disappointing for a first screen day. Red on the day again. So we could be going lower. Let's pull up the YouTube, see if we have any questions. So we have No Worky 790 in chat. It would be so awesome to say hi to my son. Hello, Holt. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, hello. I never claimed to not be awkward. Just let that be known. But I do hope you're having a fantastic day. No Worky. Let me know if Holt says hi back to me, though, for sure. We can have a little conversation going through the live stream. Let's see here. Someone said in chat, been trying to get my attention with OTRK all morning. Yeah, see, OTRK, I mean, definitely nice. Not my style play personally. This is an earnings, appears to be, yeah, it's an earnings winner stock. Definitely nice. Just not my style. Definitely a bit of a slower mover. And to be fair, OCGN was the same way. A slower mover. I just simply... It was a pattern, a setup that I like to play. I'm not good with these earnings plays. But it is really nice. It's a nice push there. I could definitely see a nice little entry over that high day break at 11.10. Risking low a day down there in 10.50s. Then it did end up pushing into 13s. Is there a short squeeze possible on fun? Probably not. I mean, you know, this we are down at $4 a share from $24 a share high. Probably not going to squeeze back up there. But that reversal, I do like that reversal candle right there. Like in general, I just simply, the volume today, I really expect there to be more volume, and there's just not. And mainly I just liked this gap action right here, but not seeing anything that's making me feel crazy about it today anymore. I was hoping we could get a higher push, maybe into the 450s, 460s over that high day break. Gonna give it some time though, for sure. If it doesn't start recovering here, I probably will have to end up taking some off, just because, again, that plan that I had is not panning out the way I had hoped it would. But it's fine. RGBP, we're riding that right now from a 252 average. I must have gotten some... yeah, okay, basically that high, more or less, just right under the high day break there. But for now, I'm going to keep holding fun, full size. If it dips under 420, I'll probably take half off. Then the other half under low a day. But we're just hovering at VWAP right now, which is decent. I'm fine with that. Oh man, Holt's a 2-year-old. That's so cute. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm glad that's so cool though. Like that's definitely a goal of mine one day. You know, like I do have a couple of friends of mine that are traders that are also parents, and it's cool. You know, like that's one of the really cool things about being a trader is like you can be home with your family. And one of my good friends, he's a dad to two little boys, and they come in his room and watch him trade every morning. I think it's so cool. You know, I'm not a dad yet. I don't even have a girlfriend or a wife, so, which I know is shocking. But one day I'll be trading with little Bryce Jr. down there by my side. And no, his name will not be Bryce Jr. How would you play AABB for a bounce? Well, let's take a look, shall we? I don't know. I'm not good with these charts. I've always tend to notice the best way I play bounces on OTCs are like traditional first screen days after quite a drop, and now it's not really doing that as much as it's just kind of consolidating. It's set that low down there at like 15, and is now consolidating up 16 to 17 area. Fun pushing back into the 430s, looking nice. Mr. Matthew Coogan prefers the tall squeeze to the short squeeze. Yeah. Dan, no, I also don't have a boyfriend. If you, well, it depends if you count Matt Monaco or not, but Matt and I are kind of like secret lovers. But Matt knows. He doesn't want to say anything. He's a little tired.
Yeah.
Matt looks dead. Although he's also just reading his computer right now. RGBP coming back down to 2.6 area. Still fine. Still holding the levels just fine. But, Matt, what are your thoughts on RGBP?
It just broke out. I wish it would have gone higher, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to panic out or anything. It's holding all the levels.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if it dips, to that 2.5, 2.45 level.
Yep.
It's part of the game.
Yep. So Fat BB just broke back down. Well, not. I suppose it didn't break down. We're still holding that low a day as of now. It's hard because I would love to play this one. It just seems like one that is going to be so hard to take any meaningful size on. And it made such a drastic move pre-market, which is great, right? Like we were talking about earlier, pre-market range. But can it make another move? Maybe. I don't have that trust in it. Fun is just struggling a bit. I wish it wasn't. Bitters keep stepping up though, which is nice. It's not getting the volume I was kind of hoping for today. It's probably because it's so closely associated with DWAC, which I won't lie. There's no reason on the daily chart for it to do anything today. And in fact, I'd almost argue I'm more bearish on it on the daily chart, but that intraday looks super, super clean. Hovering at VWAP right here. Got this little wedge forming. I like that a lot. There's no reason for me to buy this on the daily chart. Because like we're someone with fun, I like that. Like I was talking about that reversal candle. Not fun. Oh, you guys are all fun. I liked this reversal candle here. DWAC didn't have that. What else do we have? Oh, my baby. Back from the dead, huh? GWH. Love this stock. It's a SPAC that went pretty crazy. Or is it an IPO? No, SPAC. Went pretty crazy a couple weeks back. Just been holding up here. It's definitely proven to be more of a swing ticker, though. I've been trying to day trade it, and it's just been a little bit tougher on the day trading side because moves like this happen, and there's no real rhyme or reason, it seems like, for the entries. I mean, this was just a straight grind up. So, can you explain if PTPI was a third-day surge setup that failed? How do you see it? Yeah, it was a third-day surge setup that failed. It got that volume push right out of the gates. I mean, even in that first minute, while I was just looking at it, it got 100,000 shares traded, even though it hardly gapped. So there was something on it. I wouldn't even say it's completely failed yet, but nothing that's like, it would need to reclaim like 290s for me to even be interested.
Did you see Tesla? Holy
Yeah, yeah. I saw that yesterday. I know.
The panic.
Oh my god. Oh, honestly though, that was really.
It's gonna squeeze McGeezer.
Yeah, and it was really even then. It was only like $20 a share. Like it's hardly anything, but it was quite. That was one of the harder dips it's had in a while. Tesla's just crazy. Probably is gonna squeeze here to like new highs. Tesla's just crazy. Yeah, DWAC is definitely a descending wedge on the day. Well, no, it's really just. I mean, it kind of is, but like it's also the lower lows or the higher lows are also trending up. So it's really just stuck in a range right now. For DWAC, that is, for those who are on YouTube. Let's see. Be careful calling BKKT it's kind of a first green day. I mean, it really isn't though. It's still holding up really well. First green day is normally a more beaten down stock. Something that's been more beaten down over the past few days, like something like OCGN, where, like, take a look at BKKT, where yes, definitely had some, a pretty crazy rejection day here at that 50-80 level. But then you look at something like OCGN, where it's down it was down 50%, right? OCGN is actually green again. That's interesting. I'll keep a price alert on VWAP. If we get the recovery, RGBP dipping down to 2.5 now. Fun holding VWAP at the moment. But again, nothing absolutely wild yet. Fat Baby I like Fat Baby. I like the name. It is interesting. It is interesting. That much I will say. It's getting the spot where I wouldn't be ultra opposed to taking a small position, but I would oh man, that volume too. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't be overly opposed on taking position there. Yep, huge seller just came in on RGBP there, sold over 4 million shares. That was a lot of size going through there.
I'm trying to buy some. Not a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe worth my while.
Oh, that dip got soaked though.
On what?
On RGBP. I mean, the bidder just stepped right on up there at 2.5.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was just one guy.
Yep. Someone just offloaded some shares. Fun is pissing me off. Matt had super coffee last night. It does seem like that, doesn't it? I do like how this looks. I don't know if I can bring myself to take this because I think basically what I was saying earlier, right? Like where these will fall just as fast as they ran. OTRK 15 or 1450 now. Pretty impressive move. I would not be good at holding for that, but very nice move nonetheless. Anything else moving around right now? It's worth taking a look at. Let's check those top percent gainers. Let's see. KDNY. What's that? That's interesting. No volume there. ASRT, I remember that from this morning. Just chilling, getting stuff from highs to lows. TRVG. Now that's an interesting look. Definitely a slower mover though. Yeah, I don't like the range on it. Fat Baby is starting to work there. I don't have a position on this. I kind of wish I did. Even just here from like 24, but not when I am, like I said, not when I'm comfortable. Like I'm definitely not comfortable taking it, and even like I'm certainly not comfortable chasing it. Even though that VWAP break probably isn't an awful spot, I'd definitely be pretty scared of a rejection of a lot of people chasing through high day right here. So the last thing I'd want to be doing is chasing up there. And that's, guys, for a lot of you guys who are struggling with like FOMO and chasing, it is hard to see trades that you're like, oh, I wish I would have taken that work. But it's a lot better seeing trades that you really don't 100% trust fall apart after you would have chased it. So we'll see. Now, Fat Baby here can, like, I'm not going to take any, but I'm just going to kind of walk through my thought process, right? Like, it's stuffed VWAP, but it didn't just crash like I would have expected it to. Pretty key level here at 26. Again, after that VWAP rejection, I would have expected to just tank, but it hasn't. So definitely something to keep an eye on, I suppose. In the meantime, I'm going to keep looking at fun. Just doing the VWAP hover. I might consider adding through like 430, raising that risk up to the 420 area. Take a sip of some water, because if you're not hydrating, you are dehydrating. IONQ, someone said. Oh, let's bring back up Fat Baby. Coming back up for VWAP there. Again, not going to take that. IONQ. Yeah, I mean, it's overall resistance. That's for sure. It's a SPAC, a slower mover. Not for me personally, only because, like, high a day is 1919. As you can see, this is never like, it's never had a drastic push on volume, right? Like, it's been a grinder. This has been a swing ticker. I want ones that have proven drastic moves before on an intraday time frame, or that I think have potential to do that. Let's see, WDLF, OTRK, probably good stuff. Move back to VWAP, probably. All right, well, I'm not seeing a whole lot else that I love for a new position. Just chilling in fun for now and chilling in RGBP. Again, my risk here is that 237 area. And yeah, so with that being said, I'm going to go between small cap rockets and YouTube here. So let's go over some questions. Oh, someone asked about AL. Oh, there, look at that. Oh, look at the spread, though. That's why it was $1.50 a share spread. Remember when I said that rejection through VWAP? Remember when I was talking about that? There it is. And halted down. And halted down. That is why we don't chase things. That is why. Okay, in the meantime, anyone or someone asked about ALZN and small cap rockets. Not too much choppy action up there. Although pretty clean breakout potential there over the 350 area. But as of now, we basically just got a triple top there at high a day. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, more or less a triple top there at high a day. So nothing that I'm like, I guess I'll keep it on watch, but nothing that's like, you know, screaming my name for a long. You know what is looking a little better now though is BKKT. Now that we're consolidating right here under VWAP, now it's something, it's proving itself a little bit more. RGBP, nice recovery over that 2.5 level again. Fun trying to push back up. Like I said, I would consider adding through that 429, 430 area. Let's see. What else we got? Any other questions? Not seeing any other questions. Guys, ask some questions on YouTube. How are you feeling, Bryce? I'm feeling I'm feeling better. Hold on. Fun is not really okay. Yeah, feeling a little better. Still, like, sick, but I'm not contagious right now because I've got my antibiotics. But yeah, no, definitely feeling better. Thank you for checking in there. Gonna keep an eye on fun. Again, keep loading up some questions, though, while we're at it. Nope, I am not watching Prague because I hate that ticker. It is, like, the worst stock of all time. And by of all time, I mean of all time. BKKT is trying a little bit there. I'll probably give it a shot. Took a small starter size there at 34. See if we can get this continuation on fun. I need some bidders to step up, though. So here we've got BKKT. Took a little bit there, right through 34. All right. Fun. Getting really close there. Come on. All right. Got a little bit of an add on fun. 429.5 it looks like. See if we can get that push through high day. Probably gonna try to do a little stuffiness at 432. So we'll see if we can push through it though. Push through the pain. Am I right? Again, I would like to see this try to attempt to push into the fives today. I really do think with volume this could push up into the $5 area. But we'll see. Could be wrong. There we go. There we go. Nice little push. Oh, and instantly met with sellers. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. This is just one you respect risk on for sure. BKKT doing a little VWAP flirtation. I'm going to keep going through questions. Think BKKT can consolidate for the day and bust out end of day? It definitely could. It could bust out anytime. This has been one that's moved really well midday before. So we're going to keep that in mind while trading it. Like I said, I do have a small position from 34. Nothing that, like, it's going to make me rich by any means if it works, but something that keeps me in the game and allows me to add later if the stock continues to hold up. Low day of risk on fun, probably for now. Like I would not want to see this under like 421 personally. There we go, BKKT, nice little push there. Let's see if we can keep pushing through VWAP over high a day. That'd be sick. OCGN over VWAP, someone is saying. Oh man, okay, OCGN recovered. Very nice. Why didn't I get a price? Oh, I probably did get a price cert that went off for that. And I just forgot about it. Okay, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Need to wait for some consolidation. Excuse me. Yeah, so far we're getting a little rejection there on BKKT, which makes sense. I'm just going to keep my risk there on low a day. OCGN, I'll probably take some here if you can break this high, 1038. This point I just risk 10. Fun is being as difficult as ever. Okay, let's see. OCGN, can we break that high there? Maybe it was, what was that high? 37. Yeah, I'd take a starter through 37. End up just risking that this low here. The safer risk would certainly be there. Oh, baby. So that is interesting. Someone is soaking. Absolutely soaking. I still don't trust it. I still do not trust that. All right, guys, we're coming up on about an hour here. How do you find the stocks you would trade? I go through. I go through a lot of former runners, things that I've been keeping on watch for multiple days, and then in the morning I check new top percent gainers, and from there I like to make plans for each of them in the morning. How do you get multiple tickers on one screen with StocksTrade? So you can create multiple windows, or you can do compact multi-charts in the settings. Let's see. No, I don't trade off Thinkorswim, so I don't use Active Trader. I do not use hotkeys. I think 50 for BKKT is quite a pipe dream today, I won't lie to you. There's no indication suggesting it should do that. No abnormal volume today. I don't see that hitting 50 today. But anything's possible. When I say someone is soaking, I mean someone's buying a lot of shares, very clearly holding up the stock at like $21. So as much as Fat BB scares me, like that is interesting. Back over VWAP, and someone is stuck. Thank you, Louie, in Small Cap Rockets. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back here on Monday. Hopefully I won't be sick again. I should be fine by then. And yeah, thanks for the questions. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Oh, perfect. We got some likes. If you're watching this and you like this, please be sure to drop a like. Turn on those post notifications for us because we do this as often. I mean, we do it basically every day, assuming, again, we're not sick or no tech issues. So, with that being said, I am going to be hopping off of YouTube now, just going back into small cap rockets. Do we have, Andrew, do we have like a link for a trial or anything for those that want to check out small cap rockets? Or can we get that up in the description?
Yeah.
Sweet, guys. Yeah, if you want to check out small cap rockets, if you're not already in, be sure we'll have a link down there in the description. And yeah, again, thank you guys for watching.